I used to think I knew how the story would end. A lonely road around a quiet bend. I had my stanzas all locked in a cage, a finite ink on a yellowing page. But then you arrived with a pen in your hand and wrote a language I could finally understand. The rhythm is changing with every heartbeat. The metaphors are bitter, the rhymes are so sweet. We're writing in the margins of the afternoon, underneath the silver of a rising moon. There is no the end in the ink that we use. You're the only spirit I could never lose. Every sunrise is a brand new line. I'm so glad that your heart is mine. This is an unfinished poem we're writing down in the quiet streets of this sleepy town. A verse for the laughter, a verse for the tears, a stanza that echoes through all of our years. The ink is still wet and the pages are free in this beautiful poem of you and me. And if the words get tangled or hard to say, we'll just find a different, softer way to tell the world what we already know, that this is a love that'll only grow. This is an unfinished poem we're writing down in the quiet streets of this sleepy town. A verse for the laughter, a verse for the tears, a stanza that echoes through all of our years. The ink is still wet and the pages are free in this beautiful poem of you and me. To be continued every single day. My unfinished poem. I used to think I knew knew how the story would end. A lonely road around a quiet bend. I had my stanzas all locked in a cage, a finite ink on a yellowing page. But then you arrived with a pen in your hand and wrote a language I could finally understand. The rhythm is changing with every heartbeat. The metaphors are bitter, the rhymes are so sweet. We're writing in the margins of the afternoon, underneath the silver of a rising moon. There is no the end in the ink that we use. You're the only spirit I could never lose. Every sunrise is a brand new light. I'm so glad that your heart is mine. This is an unfinished poem we're writing down in the quiet streets of this sleepy town. A verse for the laughter, a verse for the tears, a stanza that echoes through all of our years. The ink is still wet and the pages are free in this beautiful poem of you and me. If the words get tangled or hard to say, we'll just find a different, softer way to tell the world what we already know, that this is a love that'll only This is an unfinished poem we're writing down in the quiet streets of this sleepy town. A verse for the laughter, a verse for the tears, a stanza that echoes through all of our years. The ink is still wet and the pages are free in this beautiful poem of you and me, to be continued every single day. My unfinished poem.
I spend my life chasing horizons, running toward a sun that always set, looking for a truth in all the silence, and faces that I haven't even met. I was a sailor lost on a shoreless sea, trying to find the version of who I'm meant to be. I drew my lines on paper made of sand, watching every fortress wash away. No solid ground, no place for me to land, just a million shades of lonely gray. Then you reached out and pulled me to the shore, and I don't have to wander anymore. I'll burn the compass, I'll throw away the keys. I found my heaven in the gentle breeze. I was a wanderer without a trail, until your heart became the wind in my sail. I don't need the stars or a compass to see. Your love is the only map I need. Every road I take, every path I tread, leads me back to you. Just like you said. The world is wide and the mountains are high, but I've got all the distance in your eyes. Let the storms come crashing, let the rivers run deep. You're the only promise that I'm gonna without a trail, until your heart became the wind in my sail. I don't need the stars or a compass to see. Your love is the only map I need. Every road I take, every path I tread, leads me back to you. Ooh, just like you said. The only map I need. No more searching, I'm finally home. It didn't start with a palace or a grand design, just a conversation and a glass of wine. We cleared the ground of the weeds and the stone, decided we were tired of being alone. We laid the first brick on a Tuesday night, underneath dream. Living part of a shared dream. Our hope, our life, still building, brick by brick.
Got dust on my boots and a heavy old coat and 1,000 miles of road that I rode. I've seen the neon of the city lights and the lonely dark of the desert nights. But no matter how far the highway might bend, I know exactly where the journey will end. I used to follow every flicker and spark, just a desperate heart chasing ghosts in the dark. But symbols fade and the maps all tear, and I used to find myself nowhere. Then I looked up and I saw your soul, the only part that could make me whole. The wind might howl and the clouds might gray, but I'm never gonna lose my way. No matter how far the world pulls me away, you're the North Star that leads me to stay, steady and bright in the velvet sky, the only truth that'll never die. I'm turning the wheel, I'm following the line, back to the heart that belongs to mine. You're the porch light burning in the rain, the end of the road, the end of the pain. Every mile is a step closer to home. With you in my mind, I'm never alone. No matter how far the world pulls me away, you're the North Star that leads me to stay, steady and bright in the velvet sky, the only truth that'll never die. I'm turning clock is ticking on the mantelpiece, but time is just a ghost within this room. In the stillness I find my release, watching how the midnight shadows bloom. You're leaning back with a look I know so well. 1,000 stories that you don't have to tell. I watch the way your breathing meets my own, a perfect syncopation in the dark. The loudest seeds of love are often sown without a sound, without a single spark. We're speaking in a language made of light, translating all the secrets of the night. The world is screaming just to be heard, but we've moved far beyond the spoken word. We don't need the noise to know where this quiet love will go. It's in the touch, it's in the space, the softest lines upon your face. A symphony in a simple sigh, silent conversations, just you and I. No questions asked, no answers sought. You're every second of my every thought. Silence isn't empty, silence isn't cold. It's the strongest hand that I will ever hold. We don't need the noise to know where this quiet love will go. It's in the touch, it's in the space, the softest lines upon your face. A symphony in a simple sigh, silent conversations, just you and I. Just you and I in the quiet.
Look at the ring on a wooden table, a little mark from a Sunday morning brew. It's a messy map, a living fable of every hour I've spent just watching you. We got the cracks and we got the scuffs, but we learned that the simple stuff is enough. The sofa's warm where we always sit, talking about the dreams that we haven't reached yet. The fire is low, but we're keeping it lit in a world that's so easy to forget. We're not a picture in a shiny magazine, we're the realest thing I've ever seen. Through the spills and the thrills and the quiet hills, you're the one who stays, you're the one who fills all these coffee-stained memories, bitter and sweet, keeping us grounded, keeping us complete. It's the beauty in the blur, the magic in the mess along time. Let the world keep polishing its gold. I take the stories that our hands have told. The imperfections are the parts I love the most. To the life we built, let's make a toast. These coffee-stained memories, bitter and sweet, keeping us grounded, keeping us complete. It's the beauty in the blur, the magic in the mess, a long way from perfect, but a life of success. Every mark, every line tells me you're mine, like a vintage wine, getting better with time. Just a little bit of sugar, a little bit of mess, perfectly us.
I was a satellite drifting in the dark, spinning out of orbit looking for a spark. The stars were cold and the silence was deep. I had 1,000 promises I couldn't keep. I was weightless, falling through the blue, until I felt the pull of you. The world is a spin of chaotic grace, lost in the vacuum of time and space. But when you reach out and you touch my hand, I feel the solid ground, I feel the land. You're the center, the heart of the light that keeps me from vanishing into the night. I don't need to fly when I'm standing by your side. I found the rhythm, I found the time. orbit, gravity.
The sun is dipping low behind the pines, and we've walked past the old and broken lines. The dust has settled on the weary roads we knew, and all the ghosts of yesterday are passing through. We've turned the pages, some were torn and some were gold, but here we are, with a story yet untold. I remember when the stars were hard to find, and I was leaving half my heart so far behind. But you were there in every shadow, every light, the steady rhythm in the middle of the night. Now the ink is dry on the years of being alone, and we're standing on a foundation made of stone. Close the book on the lonely days. We found our home in 1,000 ways. The fire is bright and the air is clear. There's nothing left for us to fear. Oh, the last chapter is just the beginning. A brand new world and a life worth winning. We reached the end of the long dark hall and found the love that survived it all. It's not a goodbye, it's a wide open door. I've never loved you, never loved you more. Every once upon a time led me to here. Every happily ever after is finally near. The world is wide and the sky is blue, and every morning starts with you. Starts with you. Oh, the last chapter is just the beginning. Oh, a brand new world and a life worth winning. Oh, we reached the end of the long dark hall and found the love that survived it all. It's not a goodbye, it's a wide open door. I've never loved you, never loved you more. The first page of forever, right here, right now. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. and a heavy old coat, and 1,000 miles of road that I rode. I've seen the neon of the city lights and the lonely dark of the desert nights. But no matter how far the highway might bend, I know exactly where the journey will end. I used to follow every flickering spark, just a desperate heart chasing ghosts in the dark. But symbols fade and the maps all tear, and I used to find myself nowhere. Then I looked up and I saw your soul, the only part that could make me whole. The wind might howl and the clouds might gray, but I'm never gonna lose my way. No matter how far the world pulls me away, you're the North Star that leads me to stay. Steady and bright in the velvet sky, the only truth that'll never die. I'm turning the wheel, I'm following the line, back to the heart that belongs to mine. You're the porch light burning in the rain, the end of the road, the end of the pain. Every mile is a step closer to home. With you in my mind, I'm never No matter how far the world pulls me away, you're the North Star that leads me to stay. Steady and bright in the velvet sky, the only truth that'll never die. I'm turning the wheel, I'm following the line, back to the heart that belongs to mine. You're my North Star. Lead me home, yeah, lead me home. I used to watch the shadows dance alone on a cold and empty bedroom floor,
Counting every breath within the stone, waiting for a knock upon the door.
but the stars were silent, the moon was pale.
Until you stepped inside my lonely tale. And now the curtains are opening wide, there's nowhere left for the dark to hide. Like golden dust in the morning light, you found me in the middle of the night. Now the gray is turning into the sun, in the way that you trust. We're shining like diamonds, rising like golden dust.
Coffee steam is rising in the air.
I see the world reflected in your eyes.
The heavy weight I used to always bear
has vanished like a ghost into the skies. It's in the way you laugh, the way you move, a rhythm that my heart was born to prove. Like golden dust in the morning light, you found me in the middle of the night. Now the gray is turning into blue. Everything is starting, everything is new. In the glow of the sun, in the way that you trust, we're shining like diamonds, rising like golden dust. It's not a firework, it's not a flame, it's a steady light that whispers your name through the window pane, through the morning dew. I am home and I am here with you. Rising like golden dust in the morning light.
I used to watch the shadows dance alone on a cold and empty bedroom floor, counting every breath within the stone, waiting for a knock upon the door. But the stars were silent, the moon was pale, until you stepped inside my lonely tale. And now the curtains are opening wide, there's nowhere left for the dark to hide. Like golden dust in the morning light, you found me in the middle of the night. Now the gray's turning into blue. Everything is starting, everything is new. In the glow of the sun, in the way that you trust, we're shining like diamonds, rising like golden dust. Coffee steam is rising in the air. I see the world reflected in your eyes. The heavy weight I used to always bear has vanished like a ghost into the skies. It's in the way you laugh, the way you move, a rhythm that my heart was born to prove. Like golden dust in the morning light, you found me in the middle of the night. Now the gray's turning into blue. Everything is starting, everything is new. In the glow of the sun, in the way that you trust, we're shining like diamonds, rising like golden dust. It's not a firework, it's not a flame, it's a steady light that whispers your name through the window pane, through the morning dew. I am home and I am here with you.
The neighbors dimmed their lamps an hour ago. The television's off, the house is still, just the shadows moving soft and slow. I hear the kettle humming on the stove, a little warmth inside this treasure trove. You're wrapped up in that sweater that I love, with messy hair and sleep inside your eyes. The moon is just a silver sliver up above, the perfect witness to our quiet prize. No phone is ringing, no one's at the door. I've never needed any city more. The clock is ticking, but we're taking our time. Two distant hearts now, in a perfect rhyme. Just a kitchen light and a cup for two. The world is sleeping, it's just me and you. Stirring in the sugar, breathing in the steam, living in a moment better than a dream. Midnight tea and a soft embrace, everything I need is in this tiny space. We don't need the glitter, we don't need the gold, or 1,000 stories that have to be told. Just the steam rising up in the air, and the quiet knowledge that you're there. Just a kitchen light and a cup for two. The world is sleeping, it's just me and you. Stirring in the sugar, breathing in the steam, living in a moment better than a dream. Midnight tea and a soft embrace, everything I need is in this tiny space. Take a sip, let it go, the world can wait, just me